welcome back to our series here. I'm Will Marsh, and we're in the key of C sharp today. What I just played is a beautiful rag called Rag Shivranjani, also known as Shivranjani. They're both the same. And this rag is a pentatonic rag, and we're going to look at some of the main movements of it today. And I'm going to do a couple classes in Shivranjani to get you a composition and some understanding of the rag. So this is one of the main rags in the pentatonic kind of family. I think of the main pentatonic rags as Durga, Bhupali, Malkons, Dhani, and then Shivranjani here. So what are the notes of Shivranjani? Let's look at that first. Sa, Shudare, Komoga, Pa, Shudada, Sa. It's a nice color here. Sa, sa, da, pa, da, da, sa. So we have no ma, and we have no ni. So this is the basic movement of the rag. You ascend up and down with all the notes. And for tuning, you'll just want to double notes since you have only 5. So I do ga, re, sa, da, da, 2 das, pa, pa, 2 pas, ga, re, sa, da, sa. It's a nice way to tune your tarifs. And so, you know, I always like to do a sapat or a few patterns in a rag. So you could do starting on the 2nd string. Let's do this a couple times. You could also do your 3-note palta. Alright, so now what I want to do for today's class is just play some phrases in the rag that you can do call and response, so you start to get the mood of it. There are some key features and prominent phrases of the rag that I'll try to highlight here. So let's go ahead and do that. Here we go. Shivranjani, we'll do like a call and response, alapcham. So here's a little walk through a few phrases. I'd say the biggest thing to work on for this rag is getting a nice dha sa mean. And then sa re ga. Doing means from sa re ga. And you can think of, this is coming from the coffee top, so you know, you're seeing phrases similar to rag coffee and bits of pilu and things like that, so think about that. Another important mean is ga pa. I like this da sa da pa. It's really fun once you start getting the movements of it. And then just so you know, you will probably hear and see Mishra Shivranjani, which will use some other notes, most prominently Komal Dha and Shuddha Ga, just so you have a sense of that flavor. Mishra Shivranjani. And then this is kind of some of the flavors of Mishra. And I think if there's, yeah, I mean, it's a pentatonic rag, so it's not so extensive in terms of development, but you know, there's definitely a lot you can do. So I encourage you to just get these means, get acquainted with the shapes. I'll do one more pass through some phrases for today. Here we go. Awesome, so this is the gist of Rag Shivranjani. I'm going to leave you here for today and also work on a class with a nice composition in this rag. So thanks so much for joining me. If you're not already in my membership, that's the best way to get up-to-date classes and weekly lesson videos, so I invite you to join. And otherwise, happy practicing. We'll see you next time.